All right, we are back. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. And Alex, can you actually tilt your camera a little bit more to the right so that way we don't have double Andrea?
Double the Andrea, double the fun.
double it, Andrea fun.
Okay.
I actually got somebody making a wisecrack, just like, does Andrea have a twin?
Yes, I
No.
do have a twin.
Secret
It's
twin.
an evil one. It's an absolutely evil one. Okay.
Hopefully, I can be heard. So
I believe so.
that
I didn't actually check the audio.
Really?
Probably should have done that.
Well, I think
Yeah.
somebody would have said so if
Yeah,
they couldn't hear
exactly.
us.
yeah,
They were actually talking to us, so it's not like I did anything wrong.
yeah. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, so we're good.
So, Andrea, it's been a long road. Not as long as I was hoping, because you kept whining that you wanted to play this game. No, she didn't want to play Code Veronica. She didn't want to play Zero. She didn't want to play, I don't know, Survivor or something like that. I probably would have trolled her and just kept adding things to it. But welcome to Resident Evil 2002 Remake. Except this is actually the 24th. This is the remake of the remaster of the remake of the remaster. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, I want to clarify something really quick. Technically, this works kind of like the original game in the fact that you have two characters you can play with two separate characters that are attached to that. However, unlike the original, where you had the sheer comedic value from both paths, you don't have that here. Unfortunately, now this is like an actual canon interpretation of the events.
Right.
So everybody has to be serious. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really make sense to go and do the silliness stuff, right?
Well, you can just pretend to insert the
But
silliness.
here's the one thing I want to point out. This probably won't be the only time that we play this. And at that point, we can actually go down the multiple paths and speedrun them and all that. But we have already decided on who is going to be played, because in honor of the fact that there is a Resident Evil 0, and you guys haven't seen that yet, we're going to go down Chris's path because the main character of 0 is Rebecca Chambers, as we found out, is very hated by Shinji Mikami.
Really?
Apparently.
According to RPX, yeah. So, really quick, first, a question. How do you like your games? Like climbing a mountain? Fulfilling, but takes a lot of work. Like going on a hike. Good exercise, but not too strenuous. Like taking a walk. You can relax and enjoy yourself.
What are you gonna do?
Drak will do the easiest one.
I will do the super hard one. Oh no, what the hell did I do?
See what I tell you.
No, it's fine. It doesn't really change
So-
anything.
so-
The only thing that changes is really like the zombies hitboxes and stuff like that.
Was
so.
this on PlayStation Plus?
We are playing this on PS4. I actually had it before it went to PlayStation Plus, so
Oh.
I don't have to worry about that.
Chris
So
Redfield.
Okay,
Here-
cool. Because once we're done with this, then I will play it myself.
see,
Oh, you should play it for the stream, Andrew.
she's gonna play it for herself. It doesn't matter either way. So here, really quick, I want to go over the updated models because they are actually really good. So here's Chris, and obviously, I know that a lot of people like to bring up his most recent stuff where he's like super buff.
Yeah.
I actually like that they kind of translated him down. You know, like he does kind of look like a regular average guy. And here's Jill.
Jill.
And unfortunately, she no longer has the polygonal nipples that will just cut through raw glass. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But there you go. And actually, I do know that when they did Resident Evil 3 Remake, the basis for the model was actually not inspired, but helped by mirroring this model.
Mhm.
So there you go. So here we go. Here's Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield.
So the real question now, Alex, is how are you going to take the canonizing of everything? Because
I've seen this game before,
the,
Adam.
the original game was just so hammy, right?
Yeah.
But now they have to make it canon.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you've seen it because I can't stop you. But I can troll the fuck out of Andrea and make it so it's hard. I hate it when movies do this, where they zoom in so far up that you can only see the pixels. Because at that point, it's just a seizure show.
Yeah.
The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact. Look, Chris. Bravo team's helicopter
Was a derelict.
Mm.
It does have problems.
Joseph.
Uh-oh.
Not Kevin!
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into
A nightmare? How did it turn into a nightmare, Chris? Oh, and by the way, to the people who make fun of this model for Jill, fuck you. There's a reason that it's so iconic and that it's been used in like multiple fighting games and stuff like that. It just looks good.
It does look good. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Joseph. Joseph? Joseph!
Mm.
Bye, Joseph. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I don't think he's walking away from this.
Ow.
I just wet myself.
She just stands there like, what? Mesmerized.
No. This is really good burger meat. Hi. So Marta's gonna kill us now
Yeah.
because we just witnessed doggo cruelty. Although I would argue that they are dead, and therefore we should not feel bad about it. But according to Kasaibo, she is a little bit of a hypocrite because she also attacked the dogs in Last of Us Part 2. So.
Chris's way.
But by the way, did anybody notice they used a monkey sound effect for the dog being shot?
No.
The ah! Wow, this really convenient yet spooky mansion. Enter the survival, or enter the loading screen, I guess.
Enter the survival horror.
Yes. All right.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's
Dead.
No. What was that?
I can't answer. I'm wearing sunglasses,
I'll go
and
and
therefore
check it out.
must look stoic.
all right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
I will also say there is a reason that we are not playing as Jill. Because I would objectify the fuck out of her in the boob bouncing. Yes, her boobs do bounce. In the remake of the remaster of the remake, they do bounce.
Okay.
And so at that point, I would be mentioning it every chance I got because I just love boobs that much. So yeah, welcome. And also, I should point out when this game came out for the GameCube. So for all the people that want to scream, the GameCube was just a kiddie console and it didn't have anything of adult value on it. Bullshit. It had this. So when this came out, it originally had tank controls.
Right.
As intended. But we are playing this on the remake of the remaster of the remake of the remaster of the remastering of the remake. So, at that point, we actually have no tank controls.
Yeah.
We actually have more fluid movement. So I figured that Alex would appreciate that. Here we go. Already you can tell that there's some changes that have already happened. This is not the same mansion that they walked into. And all for good reason. So, first of all, we'll go ahead and grab some familiar things like the emblem. And Chris still works the same way that he does in the first game, where he can take more damage, but he has less inventory. So what I'm saying is that there might be another reason that we did this, which is just to get Alex to scream item cap rage a lot. No, this way. So here we go. The moment is about to happen, Alex. Here we go. This is so much better. See, that's much better compared to the original one, which is like, oh, hi there. Well, we obviously can't fight him.
I am the butler of this place.
Welcome. Okay, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't have a gun yet, so. And you'll also notice that we have a lighter. Well, why does Chris have a lighter already? Aren't you supposed to go find one? Not for Chris.
Wasn't...
Okay.
Didn't he originally always have the lighter in the old one?
No, you had to go find it.
Oh.
So, here's already another change. Oh, better report
report
back to Wesker. Oh no! This is our buddy. What's his name? I'm gonna go with Token. Can I go with Token?
Okay.
He is black. So, Token black character that just died to the zombie. I mean, that's better than me just saying just a piece of meat, Meterson. Okay, well, alright, so we'll go back down here. Maybe this time we'll find Wesker! I'm sure Wesker's just waiting for us in the other room, right? That's definitely what's happening.
He said he'd secure the area, so yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Wesker?
Starting to think
Jill?
Wesker doesn't like us.
They went on a date. Sorry.
Where did they go?
I don't know if Jill would be a good date. I mean, she'd look good, but I'm afraid she'd condescend to me way too many times.
Well, he found a gun.
Not a gun. We found Jill's gun. Because I believe that's how it goes. Let me double check this because we can examine it now.
Handgun.
I think. Oh, I thought there were markings to say who it belongs to. Oh, it's a samurai. So samurai edge. So this is Wesker's. So there you go. My bad. I thought it was Jill's. We instead have Wesker's samurai edge that came all the way to us from crap. What's his name from Resident Evil 2?
Kendo?
What was that? Kendo. Yeah, Kendo. He's buddies with Barry. I remember that much. Okay, there we go. And he has a horrible ending in RE2 Remake. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, Kendo?
Yeah. He did not get a good ending in that.
That was a sad ending.
Uh-huh. Oh, hi. Oh, good. Oh, good. We got him now. Cool. All right. So, how do you know if a zombie's dead, Alex?
There's a pool of blood.
Pool of blood. All right. So that's a good thing. So we have a pool of blood, and now we know we don't ever have to deal with that zombie anymore.
Except till they come back as...
No. You've seen it. She hasn't.
You've never seen it?
She's
Nope,
never seen this
I haven't
game.
seen it.
Okay.
I intentionally made it, so she's never seen it.
Okay, then. Never
So-
mind.
There you go. Oh, well, that's an interesting... There's a lot of corpses. All right, so...
We'll take the green herb.
Okay.
And we're gonna smoke it.
Dude. There you go. It was refreshing. So combine. Now we have a 2-herb combination. Don't ask why there's a birdcage there. You won't like the answer. Okay.
Zombie birds.
It's zombie birds. Oh my! It's a monster mash.
The monster mash.
Okay. Well, already you're seeing new places or new areas, right, Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, we already know this guy isn't dead. Okay. What about now?
You could just
Now he's dead.
Use your
Okay.
knife.
So
you could
now
just
he
use
has
your
the
knife to probably stab it.
The knife is for sissies.
Yeah, but you could.
But why are knife runs so popular?
Because people are gluttons for punishment. So take the golden arrow. We need that. It's locked from the other side. You unlocked it. I'm the master of unlocking now! That's not quite how that goes, but okay. Oh, hi. Okay, so already the first thing you can tell out of this, and Alex can attest, is atmosphere is king, right?
Yeah.
This thing's atmosphere is better or worse than the PlayStation game.
Obviously better, but, you know, we're talking technological leaps and bounds.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay, so first things first. It actually does help, guys, to be able to have this 360 movement. Oh, come on.
Are you up against the railing?
I am just a little bit, but
There we
this
go.
will fix it. Whee!
Oops, I dropped it on Wesker's head.
Ow, Chris. Why did you do that? Fuck you, Wesker! That's why! Will you take the dagger?
We can't.
Emergency evade. And actually, it will let us take it because
It's a separate slot.
it's equipped.
Oh, cool.
You can have one defensive item equipped, much like 2 and 3 Remake, except 2 and 3 Remake did it a little bit differently. It still was a part of your inventory.
Hmm.
Oh, so that you could use that for emergencies if you get grabbed.
Yes.
Yeah, it's smash it in their heads.
Well, not the dagger. The
Oh.
dagger, you basically just kind of stick it into their heads, and it does a bit more, a bit of damage. But there are better defensive weapons in this game. We'll put it that way. An emblem of armor is carved into the lock, so obviously it does work off of the original concept. You can't make anything out through the darkness and fog. Well, darn it. I guess it's time for Chris to go and get some damn glasses. So over here, let's try that. It's locked. Emblem of a sword. Oh, and did you see what happened on Rings of Power? No. I'm not watching it, Kasaibo. What are you? I thought I made this clear. I'm not putting forth the time.
It's locked.
Emblem of a helmet. And I think we can go through here, can't we? By the way, they did keep the loading screens, and I'm so happy they did, because these things were iconic. I'm not knocking 2 Remake and 3 Remake for taking them out, because at that point, it made sense for them to take it out.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that this was built was still kind of the same way as the original.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So at that point, they needed to keep it. And in here... Oh, okay. Well, there's no zombie in here. That's good.
Oh yeah, wasn't there originally a zombie in that little alcove?
Yes. And instead, it's now here.
Oh great.
Oh, doesn't he look cute? Oh, he's such a cutie.
You're out of ammo.
Well, balls.
That's why I told you
I'm
you
gonna
should.
poke him in the butt. Poke him in the butt. Well,
But nope, he's dead.
he is dead. So that's good. We are good. If I could stop getting turned around, that would be even better. Why do I care what happened in Rings of Power, dude? It's not canon. I already know it's not canon, so then I don't have to worry about it.
Let's see. We need. Oh, do we need to push that?
Here's what you need to do. Because remember, we don't have that.
Stepping ladder.
Nope. So what you have to do is step over it. It's little things like that just make an interesting experience, right? Okay. So now we can have completely different tools to be able to work with. Maybe ones that make a little bit more sense within a mansion. So, Alex, without spoiling, what do you think of the new Spencer Mansion?
Yeah, looks nice. I like the
No, I mean, since you've seen it. So,
Yeah.
like, overall, do you like the new layout and everything like that?
Yeah, I like what they did with it. I like what they've
Oh,
done
does
with
it
this game.
have the same thing where you can tell if you got every item in this in the areas?
Yes.
Nice.
But they made it a little bit better.
Well,
Because unlike the original map where you couldn't really say, like, okay, this was what was in here and all that, now they actually
well,
can
yeah,
say that.
maybe it's like similar to 2 and 3 remake. You know, it turns green or something, or you know that you can get everything. What in the heck?
Oh, you'll see.
Wonder what's on the other side of this door. But already, this is a huge change.
Yeah.
Because there's now a lower elevator. Instead, originally in this mansion, that was just back of the stairs kind of thing. I'm actually surprised, Kasaiba, you're even watching Rings of Power, to be honest. Like, nobody should really be watching Rings of Power at this point. We already all know it's bad. No, I can't.
I don't care for you.
No,
Okay.
Christian Bale voice.
Go ahead, Alex.
No, you.
I can't
Why
do it.
me?
I need a Piccolo Dodge item cap rage.
Oh my gosh.
Alex would agree with me, right?
Yeah.
I don't care for you.
She gets so mad at me because I make her go deep.
I can't go deep when I'm.
Well, you're a girl, obviously. That's why it works. That's why it's amazing. Okay, so, that's interesting. That corpse is still there. Except there's not a pool of blood around it. Oh well, keep exploring. I'm sure there's nothing bad that could happen from that. So there you go. An emblem of an armor. Okay, so we can't open that. Oh, we have an elevator back here. That's interesting. Doesn't look like you can access it from this floor. This actually is accurate because people might remember this.
Only in the director's cut.
Only in the director's cut.
By the
sadly.
director who, not director, sorry, by the composer who pretended he was deaf.
Did he really pretend he was deaf?
Yeah.
Oh,
We-
God.
This was a few years ago when he spilled the beans saying, yeah, I'm really not deaf.
Ah,
And
well,
we covered it on the
See-
podcast
see-
a few years ago, quite a few years
see,
ago.
and ultimately, all he was tone deaf.
Probably.
I'm good now. Oh, and you can't carry any more items.
Jeez.
Damn it! Oh, well, that corpse is still there. That's interesting.
Well, we need to go find a box.
We do need to go find a box. Or, I could just drop the knife. Oh, wait, it actually won't let me drop it anymore. I could just drop the knife. Don't really need the knife.
This is a knife.
This is a knife.
It's your knife that you can actually pick locks with.
Chris isn't that good. Okay, so we're gonna
And
do that.
yet he
Oh,
does.
look at all these green
And
herbs.
definitely,
Corpse right here.
since he can't play the piano either.
Only Rebecca.
Only Rebecca. Well, Jill could too, but Rebecca needed the practice. Is ultimately what happened there. Oh, well, this is new. Okay, a bunch of suits of armor
With spiky shields.
with spiky shields. Oh, whoever takes this emblem, whoever take this emblem find peace in death.
Which we can't carry.
Which we can't.
There is
Okay,
an item
so,
box. Goodness.
See, the sad reality is that right now we haven't even found an item box. Emblem of a helmet. Because we found a typewriter, but we didn't. There's not an item box next to it. And this game did do that, where it put item boxes in random places, but no typewriters, and then the opposite: typewriters, but no item box. And I think if you play on the harder difficulties, then some of them actually, like some of the ones that have both, will change into having just an item box or just a typewriter. I'm not 100% on that, but
What do you mean? Like, just...
to make it harder. Make it harder to save, make it harder to have your inventory.
So why did we pick Chris again?
Because Rebecca.
He's got a crush on Rebecca.
Oh, that's
I'm
that's
starting to
cute.
understand why Shinji Mikami doesn't like Rebecca. Okay, so let's go to where we know a typewriter is. And maybe, just maybe... Oh, yeah, also, we have this door. There wasn't a door there before, but now there is. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait, what? There's an outside to the mansion?
Yeah, there was an outside the
Yes,
original.
there was an outside the original, but they actually, one of the things that people love about this game is they expanded on the outside of the mansion. So now we have cryptic graveyards. Gee, I wonder why we have cryptic graveyards in a zombie game. Tomb engraved with the picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Oh, gee, I wonder if it has anything to do... Oh, why did I combine? I wonder if it has anything to do with this. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Oh, well, now we have this arrowhead made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Okay, so indentation of an arrowhead. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these don't actually... This is one of the intuitive things that got taken out of this game from the original, where it's just intuitive that maybe you could put that in there. Okay, so now we can go down here. Let's go into the spooky, scary crypt. I'm sure nothing bad will happen down here, right? Right, Alex?
Yeah, told me not to spoil, so...
Oh. Huh. Giant coffin. Book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the Book of Curses? Yes. Wait, what?
Okay.
Not sure what to take of that. Giant coffin in the middle of nowhere. Well, let's do this. Examine the book because it's titled Book of Curses. Oh. There's a key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes. You got the mansion key. Book of Curses. And now it just becomes an extra resource that you can go into.
The four masks.
A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. Almost giving us kind of a hint to a riddle, and also we're not carrying the book anymore. That's kind of nice, right?
Yeah.
It just goes to the files. And engraving of a sword. So we have the sword key now. It was good to check the graveyard for the sword key.
So they replaced the heart and diamond and...
Those weren't in this game.
Oh, yeah. That's...
They were helmet, sword, armor, and shield.
Oh, I forgot.
Heart Diamond, Resident Evil 2, right?
For the Raccoon City Police Department.
Yeah.
So now that we have that, Let's see if we can clear out some inventory space. Maybe there's a box in here and I'm just not remembering. Maybe. I don't know.
Unless we
We
find...
can hope, right?
Wasn't there like a door that was right by some set of stairs that was like a safe room? Oh, wait, is that a box?
No.
Oh.
It's the base of the statue.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Then what's that? Or is that just decoration then, that box?
What box? This is the base of the statue.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
statue.
first that, it just looks like it.
Mm-hmm. It's throwing you off. I knew it would. Okay, so I guess we'll go and do our once over again. Maybe we can find some sword doors that will... Oh. Oh. Well, my corpse is still there. Huh.
Why are you caring about the corpse?
Mm-hmm. That's a little unnerving. Well, because if you remember in the first game, they just kind of disappeared. Well, that one's gone. That one's gone. Well, probably just reanimated. So at that point, you know, zombie game, so zombies show back up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a thing. And yeah, that's right. There were no other doors this way, I think. Yeah, because this leads up to the armor. So we can't really do anything back here. Trying to remember where some sword doors are.
Can't your map tell you where?
They can, but I like to show that I don't need a map.
Which
Okay.
apparently we need to ask for directions.
Does this look like a family field trip? Or vacation? Okay, so up here. Also, they did change it. So, like, if people are expecting that... Because if people remember, the sword key wasn't really used that much because it unlocked the way to yawn. Well, now they've changed it, so you actually do use these keys quite a bit. There isn't just one key that's only used for, like, 1 or 2 doors. They all have, I think, a regular of, like, 3 or 4 each. It's old-fashioned lock that's rather simple in mechanism, so basically the master of unlocking can't open it. Oh, hi.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, hi. Well, that's interesting. I'm kind of boned.
Back! Back, you devil!
Yeah, there you go. Stab him in the face.
Stab him in the face.
There you go. And all my daggers have been used. An emblem of a helmet. And just because... Oh, I unlocked it. Okay,
well,
well,
that's good.
let's
Oh,
go ahead
that's
and do
good.
it.
Unless they figure out how to open doors.
That's always a worry, isn't it? Oh, and there you go. Shortcut.
Nice.
Oh, and that corpse has been there a while. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, hi.
Hi.
I stabbed you in the butt. Whoa, no! Oh, you suck. Okay, well. I said no kissing on the first date, and apparently you weren't paying attention. I am poking the wall. Ignore me poking the wall. Oh, there's another corpse. It looks like one's been dead for several hours. Well, that's good to know. And people might remember...
Oh.
Unfortunately, you don't meet Rebecca here. Nope, you get just a legit save point and a whole new save music, which, if you remember, Alex and Andrea, what's one of the favorite things of the series?
The save room music.
The save room music, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this in here because we don't really need it. We're going to put the knife in here because we're limited on inventory.
Maybe in the ink ribbons.
We're also going to grab the handgun magazine, and actually, we're going to put these all together. And by the way, we didn't intentionally rig this for October. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
So for all the people who think like this was just a convenient Halloween Let's Play, no, I actually didn't work that out. I'm not that smart. I'm smart, but I'm not that smart.
SMRT.
Oh, yes. I'm going to skip this one because that actually gives us a hint. Okay. It's an old typewriter. You can save your progress. Use the ink ribbon? Why, yes we will! Oh,
Chill.
oh,
34.
this makes me feel
courtyard.
bad because this is my save from Aldo.
Oh.
So...
Why are you overwriting it? Just make a new save.
See, what I'm worried about is that I'm going to accidentally click it when we come back on stream. You know what? I'll move it. So we have Chris. We love you, Aldo. We can't get rid of that, even though we never finished it.
Oh, that's too bad.
There we go. Okay, so, well, he got busy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. We understand that, right, Alex?
For
We've
sure.
never gotten busy, ever. No, that doesn't happen. Okay, equip this. And I'm just trying to remember, is there anything else in here? There's several kinds of serum here. Many of them are a sickly color.
A well-used bed.
I'll bet it was. It was used for Jill's jiggly boobs! Because they are just so jiggly.
Jiggly, jiggly.
They are indeed jiggly, jiggly! It's an old-fashioned lock that's rather simple in mechanism. Whenever you see that, guys, that's basically, it's a Jill door. Emblem and armor, so we can't really do anything with this. Do you want to know what we can do now? We're properly armed. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, so this guy isn't back.
Headshot.
Boom!
Headshot.
Headshot. One of these days, I will actually go around to Hellsing Ultimate Abridged and get Takahata 101 saying headshot. Just because I love how they said it there. That might be something I do for Halloween, is watch Hellsing Ultimate Abridged again. That was good, even though Kaiser Neko does not like his previous work.
I wonder where that magazine is.
It was in the birdcage.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll go back for it in a minute, but I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any doors. And we also have to go back for that gem, too. The blue gem. The gem of blueness. Because it is just so blue. Indeed. And yes, they did take the stairs out as a loading screen. That's kind of disappointing, but again, with where the game was at the time, or where games were at the time, didn't really make sense to bring them back.
Yeah.
So, but I'm right there with some people. Like, it would have been great to have some of them still be loading screens, because there are actually some ladders in this game still that are. Just because, for atmosphere's sake. Atmosphere and loading. They served a purpose. People don't realize that. Okay. Well. Block from the other side. Can't really do anything there. I wonder if that one's going to come back. Nah, it's black. They don't come back.
Oh, dude.
I'm kidding.
Oh, don't.
I'm kidding. All zombies do. And they like to eat your brains. Just because they have the traumatized look on their face doesn't mean that they don't want to eat you. Always keep that in mind.
Okay.
And for all the people that made that sentence sexual, that's your fault. Okay, so we tried that one. It doesn't open from this side. Emblem and armor. We really do need that armor key. Down here. Sword key. There we go. Okay, I'll come back and eat your brains. Oh.
We're in the
Oh, and yet
kitchen.
they found a way to make this room even more gross.
Yeah.
Still not as gross as the baker's
The old
kitchen.
key.
Actually, so fun fact that we came across one of these. This is Chris's answer to any master of unlocking doors. And there's not too many of them. So
The old keys.
yes. The old keys are for keys with, quote, simple mechanisms. Well, that one's not coming back, so maybe we're good. Yeah, and honest assessment, Alex, which one is nastier?
This
The
one.
baker's kitchen or this one?
This one.
I'd argue the baker's kitchen, but that's just because they were actually eating the shit. Okay, so the power doesn't seem to be turned on. Well, we can't really do anything about that, can we? And there's, unfortunately... Oh, yeah, there is actually a door. Locked from the other side, though. Okay, well, can't really do anything down here. Oh. Oh. They kept this back, didn't they? Yes, they did. And they redid it. Oh, it's so great. Oh, and by the way, it activates every zombie in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Jim? Jim, is that you? Dude, we were like high school yearbook buddies. What the hell? That's my internal headcanon is, you know, all of a sudden it became a high school reunion and they met each other when they were corpses. Because you totally do that if you were a corpse, right? You just go and start asking people like, dude, how you been? Oh, wait, hold on. Brains! See, that's the sitcom that nobody's done yet with zombies. Is in the immediate effect of a dinner party, they immediately recognize each other. Oh, Joe, how have you been? Oh, nice marking on your brain.
Oh my god, that would not make a good sitcom.
Well, then tell TV studios that, because they still think it'd be great to do sitcoms or rom-coms where one of them is a zombie.
What shows are you talking about?
You didn't know about that movie? Where
Which
one of them's where the girl's a zombie?
Like, that's like a million movies. You gotta be more specific.
I need to find that title for you.
There's Pride and Prejudice with zombies?
It
Is that
started
it?
with the one where the zombie was a pretty boy and he found a girl and the girl was like, "Oh, I'll bring him back because he totally won't eat me." And then they actually did a series on it wasn't HBO, it was one of the other premiums that did it, where no, it was ABC Family that did it, and because you got commercials on it all the time.
Oh,
Where,
really?
like, they brought a doctor back or something like that, and she's a zombie, and so they have to try and find a way to sate her hunger while also being able to get her expertise.
Okay.
Uh,
I've never heard of this.
I have to go find that title, too. It was just as dumb. Uh-oh. Is it the dog room? It is the doggo room. I'm sorry, guys, but,
the dogs have to die.
the dogs do, in fact, have to die. There's just no avoiding it. Oh, yeah, by the way, no ammo here. Instead, they just give us a simple dagger. Which, for the record, you can use on the dogs. That's a nice little touch. Right there. Okay. Move this. Oh, can't actually do that. We have to move it here. And because of that, we can also get some handgun ammo. All right. Well, thankfully, we made it through the room with no doggos.
Made it through
Yes, it's still
the room
random.
with
It-
doggos.
It can open up at any point. So, you might be able to unlock it using
Is
an
that an
old
old
key.
key?
Use the old key?
Yes.
Not yet.
Oh,
Oh.
Not just yet. We're gonna see if any other high value doors come along. Because, like I said, there aren't too many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well. I wonder why... Well, somebody was trying to do a bath, I guess. And they died on the toilet! No, that's not how it goes. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug?
Sure, why not?
And immediately...
Rawr!
Immediately, Chris gets gonorrhea. Oh, zombie. Sorry. I actually do like Jill's reaction to this a little bit more, where she actually gets, the peed out of her.
Yeah.
He just like, ugh. It's okay, he just had to fart really bad. And we get another old key in here, so that's helpful, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
apparently...
But you don't need to get anything out of the...
I don't care
toilet.
what anybody says. My headcanon is this guy died on the toilet and then was properly put in the bathtub. Because he still had all his clothes on. But technically he didn't have his pants down. Screw you. It's my headcanon. All the different viewpoints. It's almost like they tried to stay faithful to the original game.
Yeah, we get it.
But also adding to it. Oh. People might know what's coming next! And just for future reference, no, there's not a Jill Sandwich reference in this one, I don't think.
There is, it's just worded differently.
Yeah, it's just like, it's a good thing it's a good thing I came along, huh?
Yeah. She's like, I think it's Jill who even says it's like, yeah, it was almost a sandwich.
Yeah, so it's not as funny.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Especially funny because they reference it in a later game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, dude, there's a Jill Sandwich mod in Resident Evil 3,
Yeah.
so... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Capcom, but the fans did it better than you.
I was almost a Claire sandwich. Oh, does Barry tell everyone that story?
Yeah. Which one reference is that?
Can't remember the game now. It's one of the other. It's one
Because
of
it
the
definitely didn't happen in 2 Remake.
Yeah,
they
it's-
were too busy having the awkward date between Leon and Claire.
Yeah, it's one of the side games. I can't remember what it's called now.
Revelate? No, I'm trying to think of the ones that
I think it
Claire's
is
in.
Revelations. Yeah.
Might be Revelations. It might, because it's not Code Veronica. Code Veronica has its own little shtick. Okay, so
Maybe
go in here.
It's-
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Why, hello!
Hello, Bug Plane. Welcome. Let's see. Have a good broadcast, and oh no! Bug Plane!
Yep.
Why'd you come and spam? Because now I have to do... I'm sorry, man. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Why did you have to come and spam, man? Because now I have to go and take care of it. I'm sorry, dude. Let's go ahead and do a... Please don't do spams. Okay, hold on. I cannot read to save my life. Yes, we're gonna time out. Do not spam. I do not care why you're doing it. I do not care for what content creator. I just don't like it. It's tacky. Oh, hi.
Yeah, Resident Evil Revelations 2. That's where.
That's right, because Claire's in that one.
Yeah.
Because Revelations is just Jill. So. Ooh, crit! I love me some crits. I love me some crits of the pants. Okay. There we go. So, this is a similar one that people might remember. Okay, so we'll grab some handgun bullets, and... Oh, what's this? You can't carry any more... Well, okay. Well, Andrea, I need you to do it again.
Item rage!
Yes, thank you. See, Alex, it never gets old. It really never gets old. I have to have her do it all the time. Okay, so now that we can do this, what is this? So will you take the fuel canteen? This is actually going to mean something in a little bit, but until then...
I thought that was a flask of some sort.
It does look like a flask, right? It looks like a flask of like Jack Daniels or something to that extent. Oh, and now we have another old key.
Old keys.
We got a lot of these. I'm sorry. Did you say that they were old bats?
Old. I said they're old keys. Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I can now reference this because this was a joke I wanted to make during Breath of the Wild. I'll probably still do it. So if there's a Batman in the Legend of Zelda universe, is he called Keyspan?
You might be, yeah.
I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Keyspan. I am Keyspan. All right, there you go.
What do they call the keys then? Bats?
Yeah, exactly. What do you call the keys then? Bats? No, they call them Medusa heads, you idiot. There you go. And before people think I'm, like, making fun of Miyamoto, even Miyamoto makes fun of it now.
Yeah.
Alright? Even Miyamoto's just like, yeah, probably should have thought that through. Because, I mean, because it wasn't in reference to the Keys one that he said that, it was in reference to snakes being ropes.
Ropes. Boy, if you don't know the difference between a snake and a rope, you're in trouble.
Well, I mean, some people did make the explanation that like they could never have a magic rope be an item in Resident Evil, in Resident Evil, in Legend of Zelda. You could have a magic rope because it wouldn't make sense, right?
Right.
Because then it'd be like, oh, so you have a snake in your inventory? That didn't work out so well for Snake. So there we go. Okie dokie. So up the stairs we go. Oh look! Now you got stab you in the head. That's what I have to say.
Can you take your knife back?
No.
Oh.
Once the dagger's been used, you can never have it again. Oh, there you go. There. It's a little delayed. There's no knob on the door. You can't go through. Okay, so what about over here?
Yeah, remember that door.
Emblem and armor. We really do need that armor key. Okay, so over here. Ooh. Look at all of the herbs in here. That is so great. Let's just go ahead and grab all of them, shall we?
Yeah.
Including a red herb that looks more like an orange herb, but nobody mentioned it. Capcom might change it. By the way, for the record, I'm actually a little mad at Capcom, Alex. So Street Fighter 6 is on the way.
Right.
And unfortunately, they added a new system to Street Fighter 6 that basically I think they were getting from Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Right.
Which I don't think was the greatest thing to do, and actually one of the things that kind of turned me off to Xenoverse. Basically, you create your own fighter and you go through your own Street Fighter circuit.
Right.
And I believe they've actually put a paywall in front of it. So if you want to be able to do ranked matches and online, you have to participate in this service.
Oh.
If that's accurate, I'm not 100% on it, but if that's accurate, that is stupid. Absolutely stupid. But then again, I mean, they also made Hoboken for this, so... and Redneck Blanca.
I'm taking the kids Ryu.
She took the kids, Ryu! Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong in that assessment, Alex. And I will back you up on that. That was a dumbass idea, especially when a lot of people basically looked at it and said, oh, I wonder if the reason you did that was because, well, a developer way back made a comparison of Ken's family to another realistic family that also had a tower named after them. And now it just looks like you did something silly. Because there are Master's Towers
Okay.
in Street Fighter. So, in case you guys didn't get it, people, Trump Towers. But I will still stick to my guns. Hashtag Hoboken. He looks like a frickin' hobo. Oh. Will you take the wooden mount? Well, that's an interesting item to have. Okay. Huh. This place looks a lot more gothic than it used to, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody wrecked the plates. Somebody paid good money for those, right? I mean, a guy by the name of Spencer. You used the sword key. There's no further use for this key. Discard?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we found all the sword doors. Now we can go back and get the armor key where all the armor doors are.
Yeah.
Yay! So now we have this available. And I'm trying to remember which way it was to the armor door or the armor key. I think it was up this. Not. It wasn't specifically this door, was it? Okay. No. But we can do this.
What was that pressure plate or whatever it was that needed key, or is that where the key was?
Yes. It was where the shield with the spikes was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gotta put a
So,
dummy key in.
was it this door? Might not have been this door. Nope, not this door. It was the other one. We'll get this right eventually.
eventually.
I promise. Okay, so. Open the door. I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen when you open a door. Lock from the other side. Okay, well, that's the way it goes. Oh, and I actually missed this before. Ammo!
Yay! We need that.
We'll grab that. I'm sure the spikes are not going to be vicious at all. Oh, okay, well, you're here.
Can you open that? Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
do I have enough? I don't have enough. I'm still going to try and make it work, though. Will you take the green herb? Yes. And with that, I will combine to make Captain... Oh, no, not Captain Planet. Captain Planet! Still a great gag from Robot Chicken. Ah, there we go. We have hit the right room. Okay, so... But if people remember, there was a weird inscription on it. So maybe we should...
Don't take the key.
Maybe? I don't know. May whoever take this plate, this emblem, find peace in death. Okay,
Well-
so will you take the mansion key? Mmm. 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 Mmm.
Oh dear.
There's an indentation. An armor-shaped emblem is carved within. Can I use this? It's not
No.
necessary to use this now.
Use the key.
Use the
Put
key.
down.
Oh, do we need another?
You
Yeah.
need a fake key.
I need a dummy
Oh.
key.
So. No, I wanted to showcase it, Alex.
It should have been pretty obvious.
Oh, no. I wanted to just showcase, like, what would happen if we actually pulled it up. Yes. So if you don't do anything, you die, Andrea.
Lovely.
You get a spike shield up your butt. And it's not pleasant in the slightest. So what we have to do now is we have to find a fake key that we can put there. And no, for all the people that want to scream out, well, you did have the sword key and then you discarded it. Nope, doesn't work.
Doesn't work, guys. It's got to be a special item.
I actually tried that when it was on GameCube. And it doesn't work. I'm sad to say. It should. It would actually give legit use to those keys afterwards. But nope. Nope. They were that's too smart. Hey, does anybody want to spot a tea? I just barely saw a teapot. And it wasn't Mrs. Potts. Oh, darn. Oh, yeah, he's there. Okay. Oh, okay. And lock from the other side. Can't really do anything there. It does make you wonder, though. We're running out of doors again. So, where would a fake key be?
I don't know.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it, Alex? Oh, well, we're going to continue exploring, because that's fun. Because we have this whole new mansion to explore. And Andrea should appreciate it. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, you know what? We didn't go the other way on that other hallway. So we'll do that instead of wandering around aimlessly. Well, I have to think about where we have been and where we haven't been, right?
Yeah.
So, all right.
Drak doesn't utilize the map.
I'm a guy. We don't do that. There's a bro code. We can't do that. Right, Alex? Back me up here.
No, because I use GPS all the time.
Shut up.
I use Google Maps.
I have to use Google Maps. Or no, I don't actually use Google Maps.
You
I
use Apple
Maps.
Maps because you got an iPhone.
I got an iPhone and I have no choice. Google Maps doesn't really work well on iPhone.
I
think
makes
it's
sense,
intentional.
Yeah, it's obviously intentional. Because they're like, oh, Google, no, we want you to use.
Well, you can't even get a
app."
direct app. You have to use it via browser.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you've
Apple's
ever
like,
used Google Maps on a browser on a phone, it doesn't work.
Makes sense.
It's lame.
Yeah.
I think you can still get the botany book here to be able to teach you about herbs. So if you're brand spanking new, you are not left in the dark, except here because the knob is still not there. So, oops. Let's go back down here. The doorknob looks like it's been ready to fall apart. Go through anyway.
Yeah.
Sure, why
Yes.
not?
What this basically means is I think it's random, or maybe it's just one use, period. But eventually it will break. And then you can't use it anymore. It's locked. The Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. Okay. Oh,
Oh, gee.
My goodness.
It's like, surprise, motherfucker.
No, it's more like, I will always be of the opinion that all the zombies in the Spencer mansion are like derpy zombies. Emblem of armor, so we can't do that door. Okay, so then we can go out here. And people might remember this part of the mansion where it's basically you have to go collect all the various emblems, right?
Right.
Not quite anymore. Instead, now we have something written into the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. So, you suck. Yeah. Yes, Cerberus sound like monkeys now. Don't question it.
It doesn't sound like a monkey to me.
It's like a default monkey sound effect of like a monkey getting knocked around or something like that.
It just sounds like a dog.
Like I've when I did radio classes, I had like that default monkey sound effect being put in, and it is a monkey. It is labeled as a monkey.
We'll take your word for it.
It's a monkey. Let's see. Just because I'm an a-hole like this. Okay. Well, so now basically whatever if you guys remember or Andrea, if you remember the big coffin, so basically the way that puzzle works now is whatever was in that coffin will open that door.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and if you remember, we got a book about masks. So actually, we need to go and find those masks to be able to get the coffin. So there's actually a lot of padding put into this game, but as Alex can probably attest, it's not bad by any stretch. It just adds more that can be done in the mansion. Okay, we're going to move the mixed herbs, and then... Oh, crap. I wanted to move the wood mount. That's... Why did I pick an empty space? That makes no sense. There we go. Okay, well, we have this emblem here. I mean, maybe it'll work. Do we have any reason to think it won't?
Well, you need to examine it?
Aside from, wishful thinking. There's nothing unusual.
Okay.
It's galled all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. Almost like it's been moved around quite a bit. The doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Go through anyway? Yes. So we're still good. It still works. And just for the hell of it, we're going to do this. Yep, that doesn't work.
Remember to burn the bodies.
No, RPX, I'm taking that away. No!
Why did you delete?
I did.
Why don't you just go ahead and reveal it, Adam?
No. I will not. There are reasons. Because of that, I will keep in my Liam Neeson. I will find you, and I will kill you.
Liam Neeson's not that gravelly.
He's really not that gravelly. I don't know why I went that far. I will find you. I will kill you. Okay. No, that doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you find one of the old doors?
Actually, this is what I need to do.
You have a very
Particular set of skills. Indeed, yes. Was this the door? No, this is to the shotgun. Okay, we're gonna go back and get the old keys now. Now that we have a couple, I have no problem using up one of them because that is the one where we get some extra herbs, and I think also the chemical is there or the substitute for it. So we'll go through here. Oh. Crap, I probably shouldn't have done that, because all I was trying to do was hide that thing, and now it's being held for review. Oh, well, YouTube already doesn't like RPX, so I'm sure he's not going to care. Chris before he becomes Chris Roydfield. Before he goes into straight-up boulder punching, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
He punches boulders.
Yes.
And like Resident Evil 6.
It's Resident Evil 6. It's very memey. It's dumb, and it gets referenced in Village, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
Or either Village or the 7 DLC, where or was that RE5? Okay, I can't remember if it was or not.
5.
Doorknob is broken. You can't pass through. Well, darn it. That's okay though, because we can still go around the other way.
Yes, you can. You could just kick the freaking door down, Chris.
Yeah.
You probably could, yeah. Or, I mean, you could use that boulder punching hand. I mean, I know you need it for later, but now might be a good time. Yeah, so he basically does that, and it's been a meme ever since. In fact, like I was saying, it's either in Village or in the 7 DLC where they call him a boulder punching bastard. I think it's Village, because I think it's Dimitrescu that calls him that. He hasn't started pounding roids yet. No, he has not yet. Not yet. But it will happen. And soon. TM. No, this is the Chris that went into a military career and then just decided, you know what, I'm done. And therefore, he decided to go work as a police officer. And then got brought into the stores unit. There's canon here, people. Is what I'm saying. I thought that was going to be the one that did it, because this room got really quiet. And it's the Nick Cage knockoff that him a boulder punching
Asshole.
And it's the Nick Cage knockoff that made him a boulder punching asshole, yeah. Use the old key? The old key broke! No, I'm kidding.
Used the old key.
That was actually one of my worries in the GameCube version, using old keys. It's just like, oh, they're gonna break, aren't they? Or they have a chance to break. They actually don't. Oh, good. We can take the chemical to use on plants. I'm glad that they clarified that, too. It's the chemical to use on plants. Oh, there's plenty of kerosene left. So,
yeah, where's your lighter?
You remember a while back, Andrea, we got a fuel canteen, right?
Yeah.
This is where you bring it. So there's a reason to come to this room. It's just unfortunate now that we have to go all the way around. Because we can't utilize these shortcuts anymore. Because the damn knob broke! I'm not mad about that, though. I'm not. Thankfully, though, you can still use the door from this side. So, go back up here. And go back in here. And then, unfortunately, we have to run all the way back around. But it'll be for a good cause. Oh, yeah, and by the way, you'll notice that this is here, too. There's still plenty of kerosene left. You can also use that, too. But I wanted to wait until that room to showcase it. So, chemical to use on plants. Because we had to make sure that we knew where to use it, right?
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and put this in here, too. We don't need the old keys right now. Because we used up one of them. So now we're basically just clearing up as much space as we possibly can so we can grab those herbs, right?
Right.
Wrong! We are also going to use the fuel canteen. Oh,
And
my
we're
bad.
gonna drink the kerosene.
Well, I mean, it would be the easy way out, wouldn't it? You refilled your fuel canteen with kerosene. So, it's a good thing to keep that in mind.
We want to soak some rope in kerosene.
No. What you want to know what we might want to do? You remember that other puzzle, right?
I remember a lot of puzzles, yes.
Actually, we could probably handle that on the way. If you want to be able to get the map for the second floor of the mansion, this is actually how you do it. So, let's grab the fuel canteen for it. And boom. Oh, sorry. So come up here. And I think it was this door. Yeah, the other one's an armor door. This actually was in the original game, by the way. So for those who are confoozled about it, it was technically there. So an unlit fireplace.
Yeah, the fireplace.
I believe we can just use this now.
Just gotta
Boom.
check on the kids real
But unfortunately, your lighter does require kerosene. So now that we have this... Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So now we have the kerosene, right? So we go back down here. We're going to deposit it. Or rather, we're going to exchange it. And this will free up some inventory space. I promise, Alex. I promise. Now, hopefully, everybody, we will still be able to do Dragon Shadow Live next week. At least I don't think there's anything holding us back, right?
Probably not.
From doing it. So at that point, if you guys want to join us next weekend, we will be continuing on in Breath of the Wild, but
We'll see about dot hack.
We'll see about dot hack.
I feel like I'll get to there in time.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll still put it as we'll see, but I feel like I can get there quick enough.
If worse comes to worse, maybe I'll have this game waiting in the wings, just to be able to help plow through it, because this game is actually a lot longer than the original.
Mm-hmm.
So, getting some extra time also helps. It's times like these that Chris likes to ponder whether or not getting ready for Tears of the Metroid fans. Well, yeah. Some of these doors are in desperate need of some WD-40. They are. They are, actually. But sadly, Chris forgot to bring some. Now, if you try and do this in real life, guys, this will end up in basically giving you a house fire. But now we have a second floor mansion map. That's what the wooden mound is for. You got the map of the second floor, and oh, by the way, doesn't clog up your inventory space.
Yep.
So now we don't have to worry about that. But
I didn't think maps were in your inventory.
No, but the wooden mount was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so we had to use the wooden mount to get it. And why are you saying Tears of the Metroid fans, RPX? Just because Tears of the Kingdom got announced? Because frankly, I mean, I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom. And frankly, I do think with the restarting of Metroid Prime 4, they still probably have a lot of extra work left. So I'm not disappointed by that announcement. If for any other, actually, I'm actually happy they didn't make anything, because one of the big rumors with that was that we were going to get a Metroid Prime remake, which I think is a bad idea ultimately, especially given the atmosphere around Nintendo and remakes. I actually think it might be a better idea. Granted, this is just me. I think it actually might be a better idea to instead do a porting up of the Wii version of Metroid Prime Trilogy, and therefore you get 3 games for the price of 1. It's been a while since we heard anything from Metroid Prime 4. Well, the last thing we heard was that they had to start from scratch because Retro Studios was going to be back working on it. Originally, I can't remember what team it was.
I think it was Bandai Namco.
Yeah, but I can't remember which team internally it was. They were going to work on it, but then they decided against it because they could get Retro Studios to do it. Yeah, that was over 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. That's all right. We got Metroid Dread, so that'll tide people over, hopefully. And now let's go grab all of the wondrous...
Crap, dog!
Calm thyself. It's okay.
Yeah, until it comes bite your head off.
Until it does.
It's not a hunter.
Might as well be. I will grab this herb now. I will grab this herb now.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I did not properly utilize my inventory space because I could have easily had 2 green-red mixtures by this point that I now have to go accommodate for later. Darn it. Okay, so we're going to do this. Then we go around here. And then we go through this door. And now we can put all the herbs away. And we have a stockpile now.
Yay.
To be able to utilize. Which is, I mean, it's helpful, but we are playing as Chris, so we do have the extra HP. That does help.
Absolutely.
So despite the fact that we don't have those extra 2 inventory slots, we are in a good spot right now. Plenty of herb to smoke. Indeed. And that's how I would like to think that they actually use the herbs. If they just start smoking the ganja. Or the ganja. Sorry, I said it wrong. I know how to marijuana, I promise. And there you go. And unfortunately, guys, it's come to that magical time.
Yep.
So we actually do have to call it. So, Andrea, are you excited?
I am.
Does it look good for you?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. Very Mary Jane. So does it look good to you? Was it worth the wait?
Oh, yes.
So at that point, you're not going to get mad now. You're just going to get mad that we don't play it again right away. But who knows? In case you didn't hear this news, Andrea, unfortunately, Alex's PS4 bricked.
Really?
Yeah. So unfortunately, Alex is going to have to go redo a lot of our progress in .hack Volume 3 on his Switch. So unfortunately, we might not be prepped for it. So
Ouch.
here's what I'm going to do for everybody. I'm going to set it as Breath of the Wild and .hack. But, and this is going to be difficult for Andrea because it's going to encourage her to get home early because she's involved with both of these. So we could either do, if we don't have .hack, we can do Breath of the Wild and then move to Resident Evil, or if worse comes to worse, we can do more of the Messenger. Either way, but we'll figure that out, and you'll probably let me know early on before the end of the week, Alex, whether or not it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful evening for the rest of the evening, and a great week until we can get back to you guys. And that'll go ahead and do it for us. So we will see you guys next week for more Drak and Shadow Live. But tune in with us tomorrow as myself and Andrea will be continuing on in Dead Space 2. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Good night.
We'll see you next time.
Nice.